do it all again. Well, we're getting started with another Monday show, and usually we don't go back-to-back polkas, but we couldn't give this one up. We had, obviously, the Leo Lani Orchestra on Friday. Tonight, another polka show. Who is it? We'll get you all the details coming up here in just a few minutes. A reminder that we do love your letters. We're going to talk to you about that a little bit later this hour. And a big week with the College World Series underway. But something tells me that you'd rather watch this, than baseball. How about that? All right, let's start as we do each and every night with our evening prayer.
God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. My name is Pastor Charles Katurima from First United Methodist Church in Nebraska City, Nebraska. I would like to invite you this time to join me for a word of prayer. Let us pray. Gracious and caring God, we thankful to you today. We thankful because you have reminded us your mercies are new every day. Dear Lord, even as we face difficulties and challenges, we can always count on you and count on your presence. Come, Lord, guide us today and this week and for the months to come, that we may continue to remember that you came to live as a baby, to live with us because of your love, and finally to die on the cross. Bless us this Advent season, that we may continue to learn from you. In your name, Christ Jesus, we pray. Amen.
And I tell you what, we've got a couple of guys here. I'm trying to think. The last time you were on, I think we met up at that secret undisclosed location in Lincoln, wasn't it? Weren't you there?
Yeah.
One of the early ones. That was an easy trip
It
for
was
you.
in January, yeah, very easy.
It was a little cold, as
Yeah,
I recall.
It was.
But you're back, and you have been out doing gigs all summer. And does it feel nice to get back into the business again?
It really does. I mean, that's what it's all about as a performer.
Right.
Playing for the live audience. I mean, we get we get moved by it just as much as they do, and it means a lot to see the people dancing and enjoying the music. And
so I got to ask and get myself a Wilbur, Nebraska update. Check days. These two guys are Wilbur alums here. What is the status of check days this summer?
well, we're playing. We're playing on Saturday night at the Legion Club in the Legion Park. So
remind me what day it is this year.
This is
That'd
the
be a Saturday.
6th, 7th, and 8th.
Yep,
Does
a little
that
later
sound
this
about
year than
right?
normal. It'll be
Somebody,
Friday,
Wilbur,
Saturday,
make sure
Sunday.
you comment if I have the
6th, 7th, 8th of
dates
August.
right. Of August.
August. Oh,
First
okay.
full weekend in August.
Yeah.
So are you ready? You ready to get back to the hometown for that? I mean, that's almost a sin to miss check days in Wilbur. I mean, just
Well, it's happened before. It is what it is. Life happens, you know.
That's right. Well, we're happy to have you back on tonight. Tell us about tonight's show. You brought about 4 accordions, so this is going to be a good one.
Yeah, I have my new old box that I just purchased and the regular routine. So hope to give people a lot of variety tonight that are listening.
We are excited to have you. We're going to have a good time, and we hope you're having a good time. So let your friends know Polka is back on News Channel Nebraska. I know, back to back, and this is a band we get lots of great feedback for. So you're watching Quarantine Tonight on News Channel Nebraska.
Okolo měsíce kola se dělají. Okolo měsíce kola se dělají. A ty naše paniky, tisíce hledají. A ty naše paniky, tisíce hledají. Tisíce hledají, samé nic nemají. Tisíce hledají, sami nic nemají. Jen ty jedny šatečky, co na sobě mají. Jen ty jedny šatečky, co na sobě mají. A tak je vypero v sobotu na škroby. Pak tak je vypero v sobotu na škroby. Neděli na ulici, parádu dělají. Neděli na ulici, parádu dělají. Starting out there with Around the Moon polka, a good peppy tune. The guy said, wow, we never start a gig with Around the Moon. And I said, go home big or go home tonight. So I'm leaving now. You're going to have just drums and tuba the rest of the way. Good night. Tough crowd probably back at home. I hear no one laughing. All right. Anyway, glad to be back on Quarantine Tonight. This is gig number 4 for us during the Quarantine Tonight series. Let's see, back October, we had the vice presidential debate, so we had a lot of competition there. In January, we had the inauguration party and hoopla and everything else. So we had a lot of competition there. There has to be something going on presidential-wise tonight. Is there something? Just the College World Series? Well, we need to have more than 2 people watching. No, I'm just kidding. We have more too. Tough crowd. All right, here we go. We're going to go on with some good tunes. We have, like I was telling Mike, we have some variety. I'm going to break out all the accordions tonight and do a nice variety for you, even a swing tune. So looking forward to all of the sets we have coming up here for you. And make sure you're commenting. We'll interact with you once in a while here as well. Appreciate all the comments. We're going to go to a nice tune from Wisconsin, Minnesota way, the Bulldog polka, Bulldog. Here we go. 1, 2. Dog Polka. That is a new one. First time we've played it on a gig. So hope it turned out all right at home. My part was all right, except the accordion player once in a while. How was your part, Josh? Was it all right? It was rough. It was okay. Tim, how was yours? Yeah, the arranger sucks as well. So I mean, I don't know. Anyway, no, just kidding. Hope you enjoyed that. First time we played that. This next tune, we're gonna send out. I'm behind the times. I just found out a good friend of ours, a gentleman I worked with here in the Jim Kucera band for like 16, 17 years. He started with us in 1990 when Tim left the first time. Was that in 90, Tim, or 89? 89, so it'd be 17 years. Elmer Nimitz, good friend of ours. I worked 17 years with him here in the Jim Kucera band, and we recorded a lot of CDs together. And he's at the care home there, I understand, in Wilbur. Someone make sure you correct me if I'm wrong on that, but a lot of people in Clarkson last night when I was there told me that he's over in the care center in Wilbur. So Elmer, if you're watching, we're thinking of you. God bless you, and hope everything is well, buddy. Think of our times together playing all those gigs quite a bit. Elmer's the nicest man you could ever meet. Here we go. For Elmer, the Prune Song Waltz. I'm not going to sing it as well as you, Elmer, but I'm going to give it a go. The Prune Song. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Naší aleji, švesky se valejí. Já dneska nehlídám, oči mě palejí. Naší aleji, švesky se valejí. Já dneska nehlídám, oči mě palejí. The Prune Song Waltz. Hope you enjoyed that. Mr. Tim Pospischel there from Columbus on the bass horn solo. Going to change accordions. They look the same, but they're in different keys. We're going to do a nice tune from Minnesota, Wisconsin way. This is the Foolish polka, Foolish. And we'll get, while I'm changing accordions, I'll kind of look at the feed here and see who's commenting, telling me to stop playing or singing or what have you. Thanks, Coop. I see Coopy has made comment. Kevin D. Coopman, who's on here with 75 different bands. No, I'm just Coop, love you, buddy. You know, I'm just kidding around with you. Also to Barb Mock. Hey, Barb, tell Ryan hi. Thanks for tuning in. Here we go with the Foolish polka. Foolish. All right, giving you through two. We're polka time. Almost counted that off wrong, right? That would have been disastrous. Here we go. 1, 2. Foolish polka, good peppy tune for you. Hope that made you want to just get up and dance back home or wherever you're watching us live right now. More polka time. You know, speak of Elmer, this is one we recorded on our trio recording back in 1989. Good Czech tune, and happened to be the lead tune on that. At that time, it was just cassettes, but nothing with CDs yet, as I recall. But later, we did release it on CD. And nice Czech tune, the Caretaker Annie polka. And I know other bands called Annie the Foreman. Anduko Shafarjova for you. Here we go. Giving you 2, boys. 1, 2. Andu kolosza farżowa, husyczki nie masz doma. Andu kosza farżowa, husyczki nie masz doma. Husy są ječmiene, Anduko Víženě z ječměna ven, dřív než bude bílý den. Já bych je ven vyhnala, jen kdybych se nebala. Já bych je ven vyhnala, jen kdybych se nebala. Pani máma lehce spí, jak se hru všecko ví. Já nesmím z komórky ven, dřív než bude bílý den. Anduko Shafar Jova. My clock says we might be near break. Is that right? Or do we need to keep going? Keep going? Okay. We could go right in the next set. We could do, let's do red wine. You want to do red wine? Yeah. We're going to go to one that's in our second set. At the end of our second set, this is the red wine polka, Cherveni Vino. Cherveni Vino. And if you're in the Pierce area coming up here on Friday, while Timmy's getting things rearranged there, we are playing for the 150th community celebration over at the Pavilion. We were originally scheduled to play on the bandstand downtown Pierce, but they moved everything indoors to air conditioning, so we like that, all right? So we're playing from 6 to 10 on Friday over at Pierce for their 150th community celebration, 6 to 10, and as soon as we're done, fireworks go off. So looking forward to that, right? Yeah. Ready? All right, red wine polka. 1, 2. Czerwony wino bili kolacze, najmę se napijem se, to se dobrze skacze. Czerwony wino bili kolacze, najmę se napijem se, to se dobrze skacze. Czerwony wino bili kolacze, najmę se napijem se, to se dobrze skacze. Czerwony wino bili kolacze, najmę se napijem se, to se dobrze skacze. Red wine polka, red wine.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we have a good show here tonight. Pierce 150th. They took you to the air conditioning. Tell you what, they had a huge party in Pierce last Saturday night. I heard there was a huge crowd there for the band on Saturday night. So this town is doing it up on their 150th.
They're doing it right.
Well, of course, once you show up on quarantine tonight, you're going to end up in all these Northeast Nebraska towns that you Southeast Nebraskans aren't used to very often.
Yeah, we love it.
I went out in the parking lot, and I think I know which car is yours. Could your plate read Tuba Tim?
Yes, it does.
Is that what
It
TUBA
does
space TIM? Yeah, that's him. No, then you've got the 28 county car.
I do.
Hamilton County, is that right?
Hamilton, yep.
We don't see many 28s in 7 County. And then, of course, I spotted the Lancaster County plates. Is that you? Or are you technically in, well, I guess Waverly is in Lancaster County.
We're technically in Lancaster, yeah.
Well, I tell you what, so tonight we are experimenting with some new cameras, involuntarily. After our big feast and fest on Friday night, we switched out all of our equipment. And so, as you know, a Monday, we come back and we're just kind of still experimenting with some new cameras, which is fine. I'm going to give the band a chance to go maybe have a refreshment, whatever you need to do. I'm just going to talk to our viewers here a little bit about what we're doing and where we're going, and want to remind everybody that this show happens because of people like you. And I was telling somebody the other day, and somebody was actually telling me that a 94-year-old woman, very close to their family, this is her way of feeling very included in what happens in our state, and to enjoy the music that she and her husband, before he passed, enjoyed each and every weekend at the ballrooms. And as you know, that's something we talk about a lot, and we often forget how important a show like this is for so many people that for all the right reasons are laying low or staying inside and just taking advantage of the air conditioning and not moving around. This is a chance for us to connect with folks that have contributed greatly to the success of this state, and to celebrate the things that we all enjoy. And tonight, the Jim Kucera Band is a great example of a band with its origins in Wilbur and now spread across the eastern part of the state. They come together. I think this is the third time we've had them on the program with lots of polka music. And one of the things I always hear about polka music is that whenever it's on, it's like a party line of phone calls that are made across the state from community to community, and somebody will say, hey, they've got polka on quarantine tonight. You might want to jump on and watch it. And so hopefully tonight's one of those nights, and that you are, in fact, taking advantage of this. Tomorrow night, I want to let you know that you're going to see a Matthew Mayer program. We're going to run a rerun tomorrow night, and it's one of my favorite programs. It's the one with the piano and Matthew Mayer from Omaha, who does just an absolutely wonderful job. I actually got tickets to take my son to the second game of the College World Series, and we're going to be doing that tomorrow night. And then Wednesday, we're back. I got to make sure I have this right. It looks like, ladies and gentlemen, the Prague Czech Band is going to be here. So I tell you what, as we kind of get ready, is there another camera that's on tonight that I can use, or? Okay, after the break. Tell you what, if they can take a break, let's try that here. We'll get going and give you just a short break here. Reminder that we're going to be coming back. We have some letters to read from around the state. We got a new batch, which I am really grateful for. And we're having some trouble getting connected with the station, so we might not have news or our own chief meteorologist, Jeff Fox. But we'll have more than one camera. How's that for a Monday night? That's like the very best of living, isn't it? And that's the way it starts on a week like this. So you're watching News Channel Nebraska. We'll take a quick break.
Please, Maria, don't you cry. I can see tears in your eyes. Oh, while we say goodbye, my Maria, don't you cry. Let me keep the memories of precious eyes so full of joy. Happy days are spent with you. Wait for me, Maria, I'll be true. Please, Maria, don't you cry. I can see tears in your eyes. goodbye. My Maria, don't you cry. Let me keep the memories of precious eyes so full of joy. Happy days are spent with you, waiting for me. Maria, I'll be true. Please, Maria, don't you cry. Hope you enjoy that at home. A little change of pace there for you. That is a good one. That's a nice one. I like that one. I think Gary Bragg is the first time I heard that one. Yeah, I think one of his CDs or cassettes I purchased. Of course, I have all of his stuff, but it was on one of that I purchased a long time ago. Here we go with some more waltzing time. When I was practicing this one yesterday, I was sitting in our front music room practicing, and I look over, and there's this album, long play album, looking at me, and it was like a message. It was a crazy thing. The song is the Dahlia Waltz, and it was Matt Slackey's Friendship album. And I'm like, wait a minute. And I go put the accordion down, and I go pick up the album, and I said, this song's on that album. And son of a gun, it was like something was going on there and telling me, man, you got to think of Matt. So Matt, we're thinking of you while we play this. Matt Slackey was the first band I know of that recorded this. Their Friendship album, I think they recorded it February of 1980. So, man, that's before I started playing with Matt. So that's quite a long time ago. Beautiful waltz, the Dahlia Waltz. Dahlia. Go, 1, 2, 3. Na podzim, když květou ježení, včera chodím sám, tak sám a jediný. V dole všivo spol je hraje muzika, každý se svou hlou dám pospíká. Role všivo spol je hraje muzika, každý se svou hlou dám pospíká. Yeah, you bet. It's a memory there of the late, great Matt Slackey, one of his tunes, The Beautiful Dahlia. We're going to send this one out I saw Mr. Terry Lee Heenek was on here early on. Terry, Yoda, I hope you're still watching. Forgot to mention you. I was going to send out the Foolish Polka, and because I know you like that one, and old man brain fart here for me, so sorry about that. Sounds great, Jim, from the Dubskis. I hope I pronounced that right, in Schuylertown, Nebraska. Listening all the way down in Olathe, Kansas. Michael Drake. So thank you for listening, all of you watching, and appreciate it very much. We're going to send this one out to Tim's wife, Kathy, because Tim and Kathy always have Josh and I over for dinner before we come over here to play when we come to the secret location to do the QT Quarantine Tonight show. So thank you, Kathy, so very much for putting up with us, one. So that is accurate, Josh says. Josh says that's very accurate. Yeah, she is. Well, yeah, I know. She's a saint. Yeah. Yeah. The band wives are saints, aren't they? They really are. So we should do this for my wife, Deb, as well. So you bet. For all the, and Josh is for Laura. Yeah, for Laura, yeah. So Lover check, is that right? Yeah. And I think she commented on here. She likes the shirts. So
yeah, of course she does.
here we go with Polka Time. Dig that crazy, crazy Oompa Man. Here we go. 1, 2. Dig that crazy, crazy Oompa Man. He's called the Oompa Man. When he oops that Oompa-pa, dig that crazy man. Ba-da-doompas, ba-da-da-da-doompa-pa. Dig that crazy sound. Now hold me tight and squeeze me right as we dance around. Dig that crazy, crazy Oompa Man. He's called the Oompa Man. When he oops that Oompa-pa, dig that crazy man. Ba-da-doompas, ba-da-da-da-doompa-pa. Dig that crazy sound. Now hold me tight and squeeze me right as we dance around. Tim on the bass horn. Dig that crazy, crazy, crazy Oompa Man down over there. Yeah, he is. He's kind of good, yeah. Guys, while I change accordions, do you have anything, anybody you want to send out the next tune to? We have Clover by the Water coming up.
I'll say probably Lauren Lilly for me. And Ryder, I don't know, Ryder's listening, but.
I'm going to send this out to all of my family at work.
I have the opportunity to lead a great group of folks, and they support this habit of mine by letting me be gone. I know my boss was going to listen tonight. I told her she must really have insomnia that she's going to listen to me play the tuba tonight. But so for Robin and all the folks I work with, this song goes out for you guys. I appreciate the support, and I couldn't be more blessed to lead a great group. So
Awesome. Here is the new old toy I have. Ended up picking this old Hlavacek up back in March, and I am so honored to have it because it was in the other Kucera family. I made a comment about that on my Facebook page. It was in the family, same family that had Frank and Ernie, the great band leaders, and I'm not related to them. I was not related to them, but respected them very much. My dad, when he was the dance hall manager of the Wilbur Soka Hall, of course, he always hired them. He always had a soft spot for Frank. He liked Frank a lot because my dad's name was Frank Kucera, so he liked Frank Kucera as well. So that would make sense, right? And technically my first name's Frank as well, but I go by Jim, but bet you all didn't know that trivia at home. But anyway, so I'm very honored to have this. I called them up and they asked who I was, and I told them, and they said, we've got a lot of people wanting it, and we're going to hold it for you. I could keep it in the Kucera family's namesake. Cool. So honored, extremely honored. And I need to give a shout out. It needed a lot of work to be gig ready. And so Brian Lance over in North Bend, he got this old time box ready to go for me. So
how old is it?
He was guessing somewhere prior 1930 or prior. So
almost 100 years.
Yeah, almost.
Cool.
How about that? So, Laddie Bruja from Ord, I call him the Hlavacek expert because Laddie, great guy, Laddie Bruja is, and he plays the Hlavaceks and knows a lot about Hlavacek accordions as well. And he said that he's guessing that it was about 1928. So, I believe Laddie. So here we go. We're going to do a couple tunes here on the Hlavacek. This is the Clover by the Water polka. Here we go. Give me your 1, 2. Proč ten jetelíček roste u vody? Proč k nám můj husíček, proč k nám nechodí? Snad k nám zase najde, až ten jetokosu zajde, ten jetelíček u vody. Snad k nám zase cestu najde, až ten jetokosu zajde, ten jetelíček u vody. That's a good one. Hey, the Clover by the Water, polka. Clover by the Water. Going to do another tune for you here on the Hlavacek. We've added a lot of tunes for this accordion that I just feel this accordion fits them best. So one tally mark. Inside joke on the band. Come to our gigs, we'll explain it. Here we go. So this is one that wrote up for the Hlavacek sets when we play them. This is the Midnight Rose Waltz. Midnight Rose. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. The Midnight Rose Waltz. Beautiful Midnight Rose.
You're watching Quarantine Tonight here on News Channel Nebraska. Thank you so much. And so tell me about this box again. Pre-1930s.
Yeah, that's what
Here, sorry about the mic there.
Oh, that's what my repair tech and someone that from Ord, Laddie Bruja, who I respect tremendously, who knows, I feel he knows a lot about the Hlavaceks. He plays them, and he was guesstimating that because it's very similar to the one he has. So.
Do you have a favorite accordion?
Right now, it's that one.
That's it?
I mean, serious. I mean, the sound. It's like, oh my gosh. I mean, to be able to play a box that old, and if that thing could talk.
Yeah,
I mean,
the stories it could tell.
Oh, holy smokes. I mean, the stories it could tell. So.
Well, I tell you what, we've got a great crew tonight working. We've got all our cameras working. Tim's over here on the tuba. He's got his fancy red shoes on with beer mug socks.
Of course.
Why not? Why not do that?
It's almost October.
And this thing, speaking of old, what year did we determine this beat-up tuba was?
Oh boy, it's probably in the late 70s or 1980 maybe.
Wasn't it from the University of Nebraska?
Yep, it was a marching horn from the University of Nebraska that I bought from Dietz Music for $400 after the university traded all theirs in and got brand new ones. So you couldn't touch this horn for $400 bucks. So
What do you think it's worth today?
brand new one of these is probably $30,000.
Oh my goodness!
So,
You know, the one instrument I need to buy, and I'm going to someday, is I'm going to buy a really nice grand piano.
there you go. That'd be
When
nice.
we started this program, we had this beautiful grand piano that came from Lutheran High Northeast High School, And it had been purchased for the high school by a guy by the name of Clayton Andrews, who was very generous. And just the talent we've had on that piano makes me want to have another one.
There you go.
Any piano guys here tonight?
Technically, I should have, being a drummer. There's like a rule of you have to have at least 3 or 4 years of piano experience before, but that would have put me at learning piano when I was 2. So that didn't work out too well.
The drums seemed to work out pretty.
Yeah, I think they
pretty
worked out
fine
all
for
right.
you.
Yeah. That's all right.
I played as a kid.
Well, someday that's going to come here to News Channel Nebraska. Hey, let's go ahead and check Mike's mailbag. We've got a lot of just make my day, and I appreciate it so much. People that send those our way. Let's go and find out here. Frank and Bonnie from Clarkson, they say, hey, each evening we look forward to quarantine tonight. Thank you for starting such a show and for continuing. Well, thank you, Frank and Bonnie. Here's one from Marjorie in Lincoln. Thank you for your TV channel. I enjoy all of your programs. Well, that is great. We appreciate you watching. And here's one from Richard in Omaha. I told my neighbor about your show, and she enjoyed it. Well, that's all we can ask. Tell your neighbors about News Channel Nebraska. We get those nice comments. And send us a letter to this snail mail address, and we'll send you back a monthly postcard. It's so nice to sit next to the couch. You send that to us, and you get it for free. 214 North 7th Street, Norfolk, 68701. Even if you just want to send a note and say, just send me the schedule, that is great, because then we at least know you can get that. And I'm sending out the new schedule tomorrow, so hopefully it gets there before July 1st. One of the changes I made on this month's postcard is that I put all sorts of other programs on there. Like we're doing fireworks shows and the Ralston Parade and all sorts of baseball and other things. And I bolded all the Quarantine Tonights. So when you get it, if it looks confusing, and just remember the stuff in bold is Quarantine Tonight, and then everything else are other programs at different times of day. So we want to thank Jim and the whole crew here for being here tonight. We've got another full hour to go right here. And I like the fact that you abbreviate the show, because I do when I'm talking to my friends as QT. And I saw that on your Facebook tonight. You said, hey, we'll be on QT. Do people refer to Quarantine Tonight as QT? Do they know what that is?
People that I talk to, yeah.
Do they really?
Yeah. Yeah, I was visiting with people. I was subbing for a band with Josh in Clarkson last night for check days, and I was visiting with some people, and the dialogue we had, we talked about QT.
Isn't that funny?
So it was cool, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know if you could, if we say QT inside their TV station, but I didn't know that anybody else used that. So,
Yeah.
Well, we hope that means you're watching, and we also want you to know that we appreciate it very much. Hey, let's take a quick break, another hour with this band right here on News Channel Nebraska.
Over here, over there, we're everywhere. Tim is over there, and Josh is right here. Over here, over there, we're everywhere. Let's all play hide and seek. Friday night, Papa could hear you. Good job of singing apples, peaches, pumpkin pie. And he's like, really? Really? Here we go with more polka time. This is who we are. You know, I like to talk, I like to visit, and I like to mingle, and that's who we are, and that's what we're about, and I know a lot of people appreciate that. So thank you for enjoying that as well. We get a lot of comments about that, and you know, negative comments, that it would be, well, this is what it is, you know. So take it for what we are, you know. So I'm glad that you enjoy it. We just have so much fun doing that on gigs, and mingling with the crowd, and doing that. So we approach this like we have people here, and that's our approach. So thanks a lot again for tuning in, everybody. Here we go with more polka time. Going to do this for They Will Know Who They Are, the Rowdies, the Rowdy group. They got their name at Loma, God rest Mary. Great times at Loma, Mahoma. The Southern Sun polka, Southern Sun. Here we go. 1, 2. Southern Sun polka for you. Sending it out to the rowdies, and they know who they are. Gonna send out this one to Randy and Deb. Randy Korblick and Deb, you bet. Always enjoy having breakfast with you guys on Saturday mornings. And Randy Korblick, one heck of a button accordion player, probably the best as far as I'm concerned. He's awesome. He makes that thing look so easy. Someday I want to be like that. No kidding, seriously. I mean, man, way he can play. We're going to send this out to them. Hope you are watching and enjoying the show tonight. This is the tall evergreen Little Moravanka tune, Vysoki Yalovets. Got to practice. Here we go. Make sure I remember it. Here we go. 1, 2. Wysoki jalowiec, wysoki jako ja, wszystko co ma mila, równina nohama. Ja chodzę przeskoczył, ja se rada toczył, na tebe šohajku. Zapomenut musím. Vysoký jalovec, vysoký jako já, všechno, čo mám milá, rovná nohama. Já ho nepřeskočím, já se ráda točím, na tebe šohajku, zapomenout musím. Uvazahy kozu, uvazahy kozu trna. Ona se hivano si hutututru, ona se hivano si hutrla, wysoki jalowiec, wysoki jako ja. Przeskoczył ma mila, równina nohama. Ja chodę przeskoczył, ja se rada točím, na tebe šohajku, zapomenout musím. Vysoki Alovets, Tall Evergreen. Man, that is a Kick Heine tune there. And I didn't know that is a drinking song. We found out last night in Clarkson.
I knew it for a while.
You knew it.
I've known it for a
You
while.
kept that secret from me.
What can I say?
Yeah, well, yeah. What else would you do by a Tall Evergreen? Well,
Evergreen.
yeah, okay.
Check Tall Evergreen.
Okay, yeah, I taught check it too. All right. Do we have time to do this? Is a long tune. We're going to try to, let's just play straight through and see what happens. We can't get through a show here on QT without doing this tune. We always get a lot of comments and requests for songs within this medley, so we just schedule it in our set list. This is the Beer Garden Polka Medley. Beer Garden Polka Medley. Sing along at home now. Here we go. 1, 2. One Sunday afternoon, I was driving through a town, and all I had to spend was $1. I walked into a bar just to have a little drink, and you could hear that bartender holler, "What? No beer today, no beer today. You can't buy beer on Sunday. No beer today, no beer today. You've gotta come around on a Monday." Roll out the barrel, we'll have a barrel of fun. Roll out the barrel, we've got the blues on the run. Sing boom darero, sing out a song of good cheer. Now's the time to roll the barrel, for the gang's all here. heaven there is no beer. That's why we drink it here. And when we're gone from here, our friends will be drinking all the beer. Help us out at home, it's all la la. La 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 la. As we would say on gigs, louder. La 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 la. I would also say, can't hear you. La 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 la. And usually it's pretty loud by then. La 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 la.
It's Quarantine Tonight here at News Channel Nebraska, the only statewide television network with this kind of music on a Monday night. Jim, I'd say this is a big hit tonight. It's nice to have you back. Is this your third time? Fourth?
Fourth time.
Oh, my goodness. 4 times. Has this show been going on for that long? My gosh.
I guess.
I guess. Well, it's nice to have you back. He brought
Quarantine oil.
Yeah, some quarantine oil, and he brought about 6 different accordions here tonight, so it sounds great. Coming up, we just got a little bit more time here. We want to give him a quick break. We'll be right back. More with the Jim Kucera Band right here on News Channel Nebraska.
Hey, the Schmaltzy polka. Good job there, Timmy, on the bass horn runs. We have a lot of requests for the song. I don't know, I'm rusty on it. Well, we're gonna try it. Cody requested this, and he has a bunch of likes on there for this song. He requested Guacamole. So we're gonna do Guacamole, send this out to Cody and Brittany out in Denver. And anyone else, we should send Guacamole to...
Right to the Rowdies.
The Rowdies again, yes, yes. And my phone is talking to me right now, says I don't see Brittany in your contacts. That's enough of that. All right, here we go. We're gonna go with the guacamole. It's like, what is going on here? Why are you talking to me? Here we go. You two boys, 1, 2. I met her at the Mercado. She was buying avocados, and man, she really turned me on. She reached for my pepper, I grabbed her tomatoes, and I knew it wouldn't be very long. She walked to the mesa, I got me a cerveza, I picked up the onions and lemon. The way she looked at me, that I could barely see, that I knew it wouldn't be very long. Guacamole, guacamole, we'd be making guacamole all night long. Guacamole, guacamole, we'd be making guacamole all night long. She headed for the line, and I fell in right behind. And man, she sure looks good to me. She reached for her money. I said, wait a minute, honey. I believe this one is on me. She got in my pickup. We started to back up. We headed on down the road. We went to mi casa, had tortillas de masa, and made guacamole all night long. Guacamole, guacamole, we be making guacamole all night long. Guacamole, guacamole, we be making guacamole all night long. Guacamole, guacamole, we be making guacamole all night long. Guacamole, 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 we be making guacamole all night long. Ooh. Guacamole. Hope you heard that out in Denver, kids. And thank you, everyone who, Jeremy Coho loved the guacamole. You know, imagine playing for, looking forward to doing Des Moines again, Oktoberfest. Playing for thousands and thousands of people. We're singing guacamole and all of them echoing back to us guacamole. That's where it's at, man. Man, looking forward to doing things again that we couldn't do last year. Where are we at on the set list? I've lost my set list and I don't know, so we're just gonna wing it. Opitza, Tim says. Opitza, hey, we're gonna send this out to my good friends down in Texas. Walt and Glennis Harfman, and also to Michael Husser, and all the good friends we've met on Facebook.
Mike and Deborah Loge.
I was just going to ask you, Mike and Deborah Loge, met them last night at Clarkson, yes. So all of our friends from Texas. So this is for you. This is the Opitza polka, Opitza. Here we go, 2 times, boys. 1, 2. Opitsa polka for you folks at home. Monkey polka. Looks like we better do one more before we do our theme. What are you thinking, Timmy? The corn cockle. Let me see if I can open up my words. You know, my iPad is temperamental.
So is your watch, apparently.
Yeah, my watch is temperamental too. Need to send this one out as I'm opening up my iPad for only the second time tonight. We need to send this out to 2 kids visited with last night over at Clarkson. Mo and Johnny Hullama, good to see you kids, and good to see you were behaving, so that's awesome.
I thought that was funny.
You thought that was funny? I don't know if they did, but anyway. Always a pleasure seeing them. Always wish them the best. Here we go with a good Jimmy Brosh tune from Texas. He composed this, the late, great Jimmy Brosh, the corn cockle polka, corn cockle. Here we go. Have a right accordion? Yep, here we go. 1, 2. Rosto, rona pezasa sto, a so pěkně zelené. Rosto, kone pezasa sto, a so pěkně zelené. Mezi nima leží synek polámaný, kolo vody studené. Mezi nima leží synek polámaný, kolo vody studené. První psaný napsal, se ve mnu oči poslal, aby mu vodu dodal. První psaný napsal, se ve mnu oči poslal, aby mu vodu dodal. Otek do Livora, pilně dohorává, na synačka vzpomíná. Otek do Livora, pilně dohorává, na synačka vzpomíná. Druhý psaný napsal, se ve milince poslal, bych mu vodu dodala. Druhý psaný napsal, se ve milence poslal, bych mu vodu dodala. Ona šalatem šíla, čibim vyšívala, vodičku mu přinesla. Ona šalatem šíla, čibim vyšívala, vodičku mu přinesla. The corn cockle polka, rosto. Should we do mule bower? We're not going to have enough time, probably. I have this on. Here we go. We're going to do one more tune before our theme song. We're going to do a tune we recorded on our polka party CDs. The Builder of Mills polka, called the Mule Bower. Good German tune, the Mule Bower. Anybody I missed right now? Thank you, Connie, for your thoughts and words of encouragement. Appreciate that. Peggy Porter, thank you. Glad to have you with us. Pat Lawrence loves the tuba playing. Thank you, Pat. Tim says thank you. Connie, we heard you singing La La La. Yes, we did during the Beer Garden medley. We heard that. And Cody says top hit on Guacamole. How about that? All right. Here we go with the Mulebauer polka. Giving you 2, 1, 2.
Kucera Band right here on News Channel Nebraska. On behalf of all of our very grateful viewers, thank you so much to each of you for being here and putting on a wonderful show. We'll see you again on Wednesday night. He's going to actually leave his drums here. They're under lock and key, under perpetual 24-hour guard.
I'll come and play them.
Jim said he'd come and play him. Hey, thank you, Jim, for bringing the band here. And what's next on your stop list?
We are playing Friday over in Pierce.
That's right.
Just up the road here from our secret location for the 150th city celebration. We're playing at the Pavilion and the Fairgrounds from 6 to 10 on Friday, the three of us. So looking forward to it.
Well, that will be very, very popular. Very popular. If you want to know more, let us know. Check out newschannelnebraska.com. We are, of course, tomorrow night going to feature Matthew Mayer on his piano. He's going to be doing all of his favorite hits and his latest hits. And then on Wednesday, we have the Prague Czech Band, and that's going to be here on Wednesday night. Next week, a reminder that if you like the Prodigal Sons, you're going to love the Marksman on July 5th. Not many broadcasters are working on the 5th of July, but we are, and we'll have a whole night of great country music for you. Something tells me we might even end up beyond that. So the Happy Players are on July 6th, and then the Mason Michaels Band on July 7th. You're watching News Channel Nebraska. This is Quarantine Tonight. We will provide you more coverage on Wednesday night with the Prague Czech Band. You're watching News Channel Nebraska. Good night.